Hey, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. So in this one, we're going to go over the dividends that were declared this week for ULTY, YMAX, and YMAG. So they look pretty good. And this is the first time that we're actually getting a dividend for YieldMax on the new schedule. So let's go look at this Reddit post here where it shows up. So YMAX this week, which is also weekly now, was 22.7 cents. So what they're doing, they're taking the monthly distribution and dividing it up into weekly increments, which, as Jay has said on here before, it already is divided up into weekly. They're just paying that out now instead of holding it back and compounding it. They're basically letting you do that for yourself. So this is a distribution rate annualized of 67.17%. And the payment date was actually yesterday. So I know I'm a little late to this game, but is what it is. I stick to a schedule. I mean, I stick to like the topics I'm going to cover. Um, and then when, whether it's a day late or whatever, I stay on the topic. So anyway, YMAG is the next one, 19.79 cents. This is a weekly distribution. This is 53.84%. Also was paid yesterday. And then ULTY, why ULTY no go up, right? Was 98 cents, so still hovering around a dollar. This is every 4 weeks now, so this is still basically on a monthly schedule. 105% payment date September 20th. And let's see now. So those are the three. Let's go review how they're doing in Seeking Alpha. But first, let me check. Let me check some comments here. Let's see here. It's live right now. You should be able to see it. Did you see my screen, by the way? I was just sharing the dividends here. So I'm not sure why. Hold on a second. Yeah, you see it. Okay, just making sure. Now let me go to Seeking Alpha. Let me stop this share. Go over here. Seeking Alpha is over here. Now let's type in ULTY. Why ULTY no go up, right? For real. No, I mean like for real, for real. It doesn't even want to come up. How about why ULTY no come up? What the heck? Let's try this again. All right, YLT no come up. There it is. It's very close to a reverse split. As we were talking about in a group Discord discussion, it doesn't necessarily have to split a reverse split at $10. They could wait till $5, but I think knowing Jay and company, I think they'll probably split it. It's like 44 cents away from a split at $10. I think they'll probably split it at $10. So obviously this has only been around this year. So we have lost like half of our value, sadly. Now, if we go to charting, and we look at, it's only saying 46% down. Is that even right? Because it was at 19 and change. So let's see, 19, what do we say, 1935 minus 1044 divided by 1044. If it was divided by the current price, that's an 85% drop, but divided by the 1935, yeah, no, that's right, 46%. Wow. Okay, so if we look at total return, we're not actually making money on this one, of course. It's only set down 7.42%, but still in a record bull market. So, um, by the way, I do want to clarify something yesterday. So I did hear a couple of snippets from our buddy Kumair, and he said something that I hate YieldMax. So we'll get into that later. But when I am critical of a fund's performance, it does not mean that I hate the fund or the fund family. I have YieldMax myself. So we'll get into that later because we'll also do a portfolio review. Anyway, I'm trying not to keep this like destructive back and forth going because I think it's losing both of us subscribers. So it wouldn't be in either of our best interests to keep this going. But anyway, I asked him to quit hiding stuff behind a paywall. He's still doing it. So that's rather disappointing. Okay, let's go to the next one. YMAX is over here, and then YMAG is over here. Okay, so these three. So YMAX and total return is up 12%. YMAG is up 20%. So these are both doing really well. I like YMAG the best, actually. See, I said I like a YieldMax fund. At one point, we were up 27%. And then we dropped over here to where we were down ULTY was down 18%, YMAG 9%, YMAX 3.44%. If we look at the price return on all of these, let's see. For price return, we are actually down in all three. YMAG is down 3%, YMAX is down 11%, and of course, ULTY is down massively. But then again, if we go back to total return, which this is just adding dividends to it. So there is a better site out there that I definitely do need to start using. Let's see here. We know why it pays too much, do we? This is my first ever live with you. Well, I'm so honored you got your first with me. I'm deeply honored. All the others have been recorded and watched after the fact. Well, doesn't it feel great to be with the coach live? I bet when you woke up this morning, you didn't know, you had no idea you'd be live with the coach. How cool is that? That has to just like make your day, right? At least I hope so. That's what I aim for. I am to please. They literally banned me for saying Ulti sucked and explaining why. Oh yeah, you can't state any facts or anything like that. Stating facts will get you banned in a hurry. I like your picture, by the way. Sold out of all my Ulti. I just can't anymore. Oh, we got to ban you. I'm banning you right now. Just kidding. You're a realtor. We won't ban realtors. Dividend channel. Ulti is a waste of time and money. There's much better stuff out there. They pay too much on Ulti. Well, I agree. I've been saying that for months. The dollar that they're paying are roughly around a dollar, so it gets me choked up. It's too much. I 100% agree. And I would rather them, and I've told Jay this too, I would rather them cut the dividend to preserve NAV. So anyway, with that being said, um, yeah, it's really just underperforming. Like I said, it gets me choked up, as you can tell. I bought into a little bit of it, but I look at some of this as like experimental. So so now let's do this, folks. Let me tell you all just how much I hate YieldMax. Keep in mind, I've had Jay on the channel like 5 times, so I want to show you all just exactly how much I hate it. And I know some of you will get back to our buddy and you'll send him this. So let me do this real quick. Let's do another portfolio review. Let me show you all my awesome dividends. So I'm not in the 10K club. I would be more like in the 5K club over here. Uh, August, we hit our best month, over 5,000. But let me show you all the holdings that generate these dividends. What do you think generates most of these dividends? Let's see. So let's scroll through this because this is just minor. This is like 1,000 of it. But what do you notice here at the top? Tesla, who created Tesla, by the way? YieldMax. So for somebody that hates YieldMax, there's one YieldMax fund. SQY, who is that by? What does it say right here? If we can just read here, YieldMax, that's 2. Clip, we'll skip that one. Coney, they still haven't updated the data on, but what do you see? What fund family is that? Oh yeah, YieldMax, that's 3 for somebody that hates YieldMax, you know. Misty, that's 4. How about that? That's a big portion of the dividends there. I like to count with my fingers. That helps, you know, not all of us are advanced with math. So that's 4 for those of you keeping track at home. Hopefully the camera doesn't blur it out. QYLD, TNA, JEPI, FEPI, XTT, QGTE, QQQY, QQX. What do you see here? Oh yeah, YMAX, and who created that one? YieldMax. That's number 5. And actually, it takes not one hand but 2 hands to count the YieldMax funds I have because I also have 100 shares of ULTY. And who is that by? YieldMax. So that's 6 funds. So keep in mind, for somebody who allegedly hates YieldMax, the bulk of my dividends are produced by 6 YieldMax funds that I happen to be in. So riddle me that one. And then I have some options here and stuff, but that's my dividend portfolio, averaging me about 5,000 a month. So I hope that clarified some things for all of you all there. Oh, my buddy KJ, how are you? Hating YieldMax is silly if the underlying drops deal there is such. So as you know, I don't. hate YieldMax at all. I've had Jay on like 5 times. I'm in 6 different YieldMax funds, but another YouTuber out there thinks that I hate YieldMax, or he's saying that. He's just, talking crap or whatever. But I just like to clarify. I like to counter fiction with facts. It's one of my favorite hobbies. I highly recommend it. Counter fiction with facts always in life. It's the best advice I can give you. You must own 50% of their funds to not be, oh, is that the threshold? Darn it. Why didn't Jay give me that memo? I wish Jay would have given me that memo. Yeah, yeah, I'm glad to have you on. Really, you're one of my OGs on here. I'm glad to have you on. You need to buy some AMZ and FBY. Those are so so underrated. I actually would tell our buddy Oracle. I'll probably will buy some AMZ and FBY as well. Anyway, well, thank you all for tuning in to today's coaching session. I hope you all feel more enlightened. And always remember the takeaway from today: counter fiction with facts. On that note, I'll see you all probably tomorrow. Like, comment, and subscribe. And we will, like I said, see you all on the flip side. Join Discord, by the way. Take care. Bye.